Today, actually, we're going to be shooting for the poster of the film and the promotional work, the print, and it's really amazing because Murder 2, after all, they've picked like a very dark, mysterious theme, and you know, our props are like really interesting and stuff I don't think you've ever really seen before, and I think that's really great because it's going in line and in theme.
So there's a setup here in the woods. We've shot, you know, although we've set it up in the studio.
Murder's feel is about. I mean, you have the eroticism and you have all the stuff which murder is known for.
First, Murder had traditional, you know, the typical murder mystery layouts for that photo shoot. So the second part, the sequel, it's a slightly more darker film.
It's based in Goa, and it's a story about one night on the eve of Christmas where people are enjoying. But here you have something painful happening in the backdrop, and here the car was essentially used through the film as Emraan's car. So a couple of songs were shot in it where you had eroticism between the actors, and we're just duplicating that right now.
Also, it's very sensuous and sexy at the same time, but at the end of the day, there is a story to tell.
We've used the mirror as a place where the antagonist in the film sits in the mirror and watches his victims in their reflection.
It looks up to the standard, and of course we're shot for the film, so we get along, Jacqueline and me, so the chemistry shows on screen.
Me and Emraan, I mean, with him before we started filming, but I mean, now that we've completed the movie and we're extremely comfortable.
By now, they've reached this position that they know each other really well, they're comfortable with each other, they trust each other.
It's looking, I feel the whole feel of the movie is coming through, the whole feel of Murder 2 is coming through, and I think that's what's most important when you are shooting for your, you know, your poster.
Of course. Suresh is very, very talented. He's, you know, the snaps that he's done, he thinks out of the box at the same time.
The photo shoot is known to giving that aestheticism in his photographs. So I think that's pretty important, and you have to have that.
It's not about just taking a pretty picture. It's also about getting the emotion, because people need to know that, okay, fine, these two people have a chemistry together. They have an emotion. They have something together.
Yeah, what happens with the poster shot is, I mean, if it's connected to the plot, you at least are promising a story.
It looks different. I mean, I know there's a patent look to his snaps, and he can experiment, he can do different things with the layouts. So that's why we got him on board, and I think it's going to really work for the posters.